How was everybody's weekend? Oh wait, it's Wednesday, so
It's Wednesday.
that's not.
I had a great. It's episode 24.
22
Episode 22. I did 2 episodes you guys don't know about.
Oh.
by yourself.
Yeah, I'm in my notes app.
When are those coming out?
Those are gonna come out once I figure out how to edit them. I have a lot of respect for what you do now, Lauren.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
I had a good weekend. How was yours?
It was good.
Nice.
I had we had like a wig party on Saturday at Sam's house for
So you sound like Thomas Jefferson.
we had a wig party.
Yeah.
Joe's birthday was like a month and a half ago, and they were doing like a joint birthday party for some reason, and a hibachi chef came over.
That's awesome.
And then we took some mushrooms, and there was this guy who had like the craziest looking. Like I looked after a picture of him because like there's no way his face looks like that in real life. Mm-hmm. I wasn't seeing anything. He just has like the biggest eyes ever, and when he was looking at you, it felt like when like a Dementor is like sucking your
Poor guy.
your soul out. And like I didn't know who he was. No one knew who he was. We went to a bar. We're standing in line, and he like teleported there. And I was just like, this is too much for me. And I Ubered home and went to bed at midnight.
A Dementor. That's scary.
He teleported.
I mean, I'm assuming you took an Uber, but to me, it felt like he teleported. And so that was super strange.
Imagine being just like a normal guy and everyone else takes mushrooms and then they start being like, your eyes are so big. Like, you're teleporting. Get away from us.
Bad.
He's like a lifelong friend of yours that you guys all just turned on.
He was wearing like, because we were all wearing crazy wigs too. So it was just not the right environment to be doing that on. And I thought he was like a palm tree. Like I knew he was a human, but like he just was giving off this, like he was very tall and his wig was crazy. It looked like palm tree leaves, and it was like nothing. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just around the wrong people to receive everything that he was putting out.
Insert photo of said man.
I like the idea that maybe they were just talking to a palm tree. That's fun. Yeah, I was down in San Diego. I went surfing.
Wow.
I was terrible at it.
How'd you do?
I didn't get up on the board once.
Nice.
But I had a blast hanging out with my cousin Timmy and his wife Natalie, and they have a golden retriever named Joey.
Oh,
I'm a big fan of human names for dogs.
That's a really cute dog.
Well, they met studying abroad in Sydney. So it's like, they call baby kangaroos or Joeys.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I want to name my dog Mark when I get one.
That's a funny one, yeah.
Mark.
What kind of dog would you get?
I grew up with Goldens, and those are always nice, but ever since like I bit dog sat Wally, I kind of want a small dog.
Yeah.
I just can't get one for so long because we travel too much.
Because they made that rule.
Yeah. Yep. They would tax me. Like there's that new rule that if your dog is under 5 pounds, it's like $5 million.
Mm-hmm. Weird law. It's one of those like weird laws.
What's the weirdest law we can think of right now?
Jaywalking.
Yeah. Jaywalking.
I honestly don't understand why that matters. Like it's they're putting themselves at risk.
Yeah.
Why does that have to be a law?
Because like if I hit someone in a crosswalk, we knew a guy that got hit outside of a crosswalk and it was his fault.
That's so whack.
He was like 3 feet outside the crosswalk, and it wasn't his fault, or it was his fault because he wasn't.
None of this would be an issue if we just got rid of sidewalks and added an extra lane for cars.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think the 405 needs another lane.
We need more roads.
What do you mean a new lane for cars?
Like it was just all roads and there was no way for people to even get down there.
Oh, like we're not allowed to walk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me.
That was...
I cannot imagine what that sounded like with headphones on.
No.
I'm sorry.
Someone recently sent us a message or something. There was like a comment. It was like, love you guys, love the pod, but you have to stop burping and gurgling into the mic.
Gurgling.
My favorite comment was Lauren sent us this today. I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Lauren,
did you see this yet?
Someone commented, Willie D has the shin length and look of a 6'5".
No, I saw that. Yep, I saw it. I don't even think that one's funny.
Shin length is crazy. Do you have longer shins?
I had shorts on this morning and I legitimately changed because of the comment.
Your shins are like
You do have long
a lot longer than mine.
I don't want to talk.
You're only like an inch or two taller than me, but your shins are like 3 inches. It's all in the shins.
It's all in the shins.
It's all in the shins.
I'm never wearing shorts on this podcast again. In the summertime, I will be wearing big pants.
I thought about
I gurgled into the mic.
I was thinking about this. I think I'm done with shorts. I think I've gotten to the age where it's time to just wear pants.
It's just the winter.
No, but like you don't see your dad wearing shorts.
My dad wears shorts all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He's probably wearing shorts right now.
I would bet you so much money he's not wearing shorts right now. He's in Maine.
You never know.
My dad just got to Maine today.
Might be inside. He just arrived.
I believe so.
That's nice.
Wait, should we give him a rundown of all the fun stuff we're doing today? We have a lot of fun stuff today. Okay, so
A roadmap.
we're gonna start with your guys' pitches as usual. Then Will and I are gonna do one pitch each. Then we're gonna do 2 drafts as always. Or no, sorry. Then we're gonna do a new segment where Lauren's gonna read a story from the.
3.
Lauren's gonna read 3 stories. Let's go.
But we don't have to do 3.
We can do as many as our little hearts desire. This is our podcast.
Little heart.
And from the Reddit, Am I the Asshole? And we're going to figure out if these people are the asshole. Then we got 2 drafts for you guys. And then Will and I are going to tell you something fun. We each brought one thing.
Oh, God. What is that? God. Why did you put that there?
I had nowhere else to put it.
What? What
Ugh,
was it?
it's like his used Zin I just touched.
Oh.
You can't just set it on the...
How was I expected to
That's
think about
That's
you?
disgusting,
Why would your
though.
hand be that far over?
I don't know. I was
Okay.
just doing like this.
enough.
This side of the table, this is my side of the table. I could poop on that side of the
So
table.
you're going to wipe that up after you left, or you were just going to leave it? That
I was definitely gonna pick it up after. It's just
Yeah,
there's
but it's got... Then that's just your spill over the table.
That's pretty gross.
I only had one can, and
I'm
it's
telling Emily.
full
Do
of
you have hand sanitizer, Lauren?
it's full of.
All right. Well, we have a long day. We're gonna be here till 9 p.m. if we don't get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
full-
go. Give us some pitches.
And then
Fastest episode.
Guy loves giving the roadmap.
I love roadmaps. And then we're gonna so we're gonna tell you
God.
one funny thing each. Is this gonna ruin your day?
Yeah.
No, just go.
Do you
Just go.
do you need to go wash your hands?
No, I don't need to do anything. I'm a big boy.
And then you know what? Fuck it. Fuck the roadmap. Let's get into it.
Okay.
There's a ton of fun stuff after the drafts. And Will just had to. Actually, I do have to pee now, so
What?
you can wash your hands. I know. I'm
We
sorry.
literally
I know.
just.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
I mean, I guess I will.
We literally just started recording and they already are going pee, so I don't know what that's about. Rusty just said he peed his pants.
You peed your pants?
Never said that.
You just said it. You got to say.
All
it.
right, Lauren. Let's hear.
We're here among friends. What is that? mean?
I've just lately I've just been putting it back in my pants way too early. And there's an extra.
Okay, I've been doing that too.
Well, you don't have.
What?
You don't have one, so that's not possible.
She could, and that would be okay.
No, like
We'd still love you.
just you think that you're done peeing and then you're not.
Yeah, but yours seems way harder to do that. Because ours is like pinched in our boxers, and then like when you put it back in, there's a pressure release. You would have to put your pants on while you're still peeing.
No, I'll like leave the bathroom and then have to go back.
Oh, but you're not peeing your pants.
No.
Oh, ours is. I don't know why I'm bringing you into this.
Yeah.
Mine is like I put it back in my pants, and then there's like one extra drop that comes
It
out.
comes out in his pants.
Sweet. All right, let's hear some
And
of the.
it's still, he had all that time. He still left that nasty ass in.
What if I want it later?
I guess fair. All right.
Let's hear some fun pitches.
Okay.
Sad on the
The
inside.
first.
Why were you touching my side of the table?
That's not how that's not how it works.
If you like put something over there and I was like, oh, what the heck? Then you'd be like, why were you touching my side of the table?
If I put like something that gross here, I would.
I don't think it's that gross. It's this big.
All right. Anyway, the first pitch is from Oliver Miller.
There we go.
That's just like I don't even have any comment on that.
Wait, my eye's been twitching recently.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just really annoying. It's been happening like all day. Okay, he says, movies nowadays are getting longer and longer, meaning that bathroom breaks when seeing them at the theater is inevitable. With this idea, you'll be given a PIN code on your ticket given to you at the movies with a corresponding app. When you... What?
Just read it.
When you need to... When you need to take a piss or a shit, you can Plug this PIN code into the app and watch for a limited number of minutes on your phone while you do your business.
Nice.
I like that a
That's
lot.
awesome.
That's actually kind of practical.
It's really good.
That's pretty sweet. You want to go popcorn, you can use that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to go. I believe there was a pitch very early on. I don't know if it was us or someone else, but it was just the movie theater is just like a trough.
Oh God. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I remember that. That was like the first episode. I think.
Yeah, like
Someone
you
was
could just pee off of your seat and it would just all float down to the bottom and collect.
So
Grain.
So grain?
gross.
Oh.
So grain.
No, that like wasn't.
That's like, oh, there's some new lingo. Like some.
That's just
something-
grain.
Yeah, that's grain. Like if something's just kind of like.
Gross. Gross rain.
Yeah.
All right. I love it.
Oh my God, I feel tired today.
Same. I'm actually falling asleep. Okay.
Lauren's falling asleep. Right?
Oh wait, that reminds me. I just looked at Lauren's tattoo. Did I tell you guys I got a tat?
You did?
Yeah.
What?
Your first one?
Tattoo reveal.
Are you serious?
What?
That's like a sticker.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not real.
Oh. Dude,
That would have been an insane drop.
What
is it?
It's
What
like
is
it's gonna last like a month to see if I want one there.
What is it? though? Wait.
You ever seen like when they show the storybook in Shrek? It kind of kind of looks like that.
What
Like
is,
it's just like a
what's the backstory on?
there's one.
That's cool. I actually want one like that.
I just thought the design looked cool, and that's like the kind of along the lines of what I would get.
Have you
It's
said?
like in a box. Like
Yeah,
I've wanted one.
it's like a tarot card almost.
Yeah, I like those.
I'm gonna get stuff on the palms of my hands.
Can you get tatted there?
Yeah,
Like you would just sweat it off.
It like wears off. You're not supposed to get them there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this next one is fun. So, I don't know what their real name is, but their account is Lil Dix.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy's probably a hoot and a half.
DIX. I mean, yeah, DIX.
His name's probably Dixon.
Blairy Lover is the username.
Okay, so this
This is just a hodgepodge of things that aren't names.
Okay, so this one's fun
I mean, if his name's Blairy Lover, that's awesome.
because they said, Lauren, first pitch is perfect for Willie, and the second is catering to Rusty, another similar to him. So it's like a twofer.
The twofer. Okay. I'm ready. Give me the Willy
All right,
one.
so the first one.
I bet the Rusty one's about pee or shit. I'm putting my money in right now.
Okay. So the pitch is sunglasses. You pronounce it like sunglasses.
Yep.
Sunglasses that Shazam the song playing and then project the lyrics karaoke style through the lenses to the wearer.
Yep.
Saves you the embarrassment of messing up the lyrics in a group setting or being the only one who doesn't know the song.
I like Lil Dix, Blairy Lover.
Yeah.
He gets me, or they get me. That's like exactly, that would be perfect for me. Because I love singing along. I love singing.
Yeah.
And I don't always know all the words.
I like it as well. Let's hear the second
All
part.
right, now this one's for Rusty.
This one's going to be so up his alley. I can tell I'm going to hate it.
I don't know why. Okay.
I hope it's something like insulting.
No. Okay.
Something for like fat people.
Yeah, something about like pedophiles.
It's a bar, but it's it's a bar, but it's frozen yogurt shop style. Instead of
I love it.
Instead of picking a cup for your yogurt, you pick a plastic glass for your drink. This is fun. First station is to salt/sugar glass rim. Yogurt dispensers that give you up to 3 shots of alcohol. Different types/brands in place of yogurt flavors. Next set of dispensers is for various juices and mixers. Topping station. Limes, olives, fruits. You make your own drinks throughout the night and get to experiment with different combinations while catching up with friends.
Oh, okay. I get it now. That's awesome. Originally, I couldn't get the froyo part out of my head, so I thought it was still a froyo bar that you added alcohol to. That's fantastic, though. I would hang there.
I've been to like bars that are like that kind of with beer, but not mixed drinks.
You could serve your own beer?
Yeah, there was this bar I used to go to in Greenville.
Greenville.
Back in my Greenville days. When I was 19, I was using my fake ID, and I would get you like get a cup when you go in, and then there's just like a million different taps, and then you go up and fill them as much as you want.
It's fun.
There was
Like tracks it. You get like a card, I think. That
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tap, and then you do it.
There was a bar at Rollins that we would go to. It was called Wine Bar or Wine Room. And you would preload a card, same way you do it. But if it was Wednesdays, girls would double the amount that girls put on their card. So you could go with your friend that was a girl, give them $50. Then they would give you a card back with $100 on it. and you go around, nice conversation, but there's like hundreds of bottles, and you put your glass under it, and you can like select how big of a pour you want. It was awesome.
That's fantastic.
It got, I mean, like you're never supposed to drink that amount of red wine though, and then people are mixing like red and white, like never ended well.
Making rosé.
No, mixing in their stomach.
Oh.
That would be crazy if you're making your own. They'd be like, hey, stop doing that.
Those are fun.
Those were fun.
Thank you, Blairy lover.
Yeah. Shout out Blairy.
Little dicks. Okay, our last one is from Cole Anderson.
See ya.
I played golf with a kid named Cole Anderson. Is he wearing a Florida State thing in his?
No. He's
Cool.
taking a mirror selfie in what looks like a hotel.
Probably not my Cole then.
Yeah.
Not my Cole.
Okay. Cole says, "Yo, Lauren, read this one. I'm kind of cooked.
I like this guy.
I'm kind
Yo,
of
Lauren, read this one.
Hey, shouty.
That's a good way. I like when people get, because Lauren can only see the first line.
Yeah.
That's a good way to hook her in.
Now
You know
everyone's going to do it.
You know, she scrolled past and was like, wait a minute.
I guess I have to, yeah.
He says, "I'm kind of cooked right now, gangstas, but I hope this pitch
I like everything about this guy.
Sky rolls.
I hope this pitch catches your attention. What is the worst part of making plans?
Wait. Let's think about it. What's the worst part about making plans, Will? That you have to follow through with
Do
them.
you have to, that you have to do them once it's the time to do them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that's probably the worst part.
Definitely.
Well, he says figuring out where to go. Meet
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
I guess it's like a logistical. Yep. Okay. Sorry.
Meet Intro Link. Intro Link is an easy to use solution for all function planning. You and your friends swipe Tinder style. I feel like we've done something kind of similar to this through all various bars and clubs in the area. This alleviates the stress
Oh, I
of
like
suggesting bars and being shot down by your homie's lame girl. Only matches with
His friends listening to this just being like, yo, Cole.
Only matches with every user in a group are shown as potential options. We're obviously high level, so I don't have specifics on algorithms or other lame stuff. But
like what you
trust
said
it's
there.
pretty dope and works great. Still a work in progress, but would appreciate any and all input.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think.
He just says, "Love the pod since day one, or since episode 1. Keep it up."
Fuck yeah. Love you, Cole.
Shout out. We wouldn't be here without you, Cole. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I think it can be like, because sometimes I'm never one to shy away from saying where I want to go or where I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But there are people that are like sometimes don't want to be like, oh, I'll go wherever, but secretly they don't want to go to X bar.
Yeah.
So to give them, it kind of evens the playing field in terms of it's not just going where the loudest people want to go.
Yeah, being the loudest person in the group, I never have to worry about that, but I would like everyone else to have fun.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I mean, I think we're both in that.
I just put my feet down, my foot down.
Foot.
I put my feet down. I put my foot down, and I feel like we always end up going where I want to go, which I need to work on that.
Yeah.
I mean, if no one else is gonna take the reins,
Sometimes people want people to take the reins too.
I like when other people take the reins.
Yeah.
I don't like making the decision.
Yeah.
All right, should we
Thanks,
pitch each
Cole.
other?
That's a great one, Cole. Should we pitch each other? Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I've got the mechanical bird. Think about all the best bars have a mechanical bowl.
Time out. What do you want to know what I'm picturing right now?
Yeah.
And we're gonna see if it's the same thing. I can't imagine it is. There's a scene in The King. You know, The King with Timothy Chalamet and Robert Pattinson.
You're tap.
We need it. Oh, here's the business pitch. Silent cans for Will to play with during the
need
podcast. And he gifts. When Timothy Chalamet becomes the king, everyone from across the kingdom gives him gifts to show respect. And someone gives him a mechanical bird. And it was like before they had figured that stuff out, they all thought it was like a magical bird that could walk on the thing, but it was just like a.
Oh, it was like a.
You like wind it up and then it was like.
Yeah, that's not what it is at all.
Okay.
This is at a bar. It's like, they have the mechanical bull that everyone loves to ride.
Yep.
So this is like, it's like attached to the ceiling. And it's a big mechanical bird. And it's not really as much about like, can you fall off? Because it'd be dangerous. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's high up. It's just like a joyride of the bar.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's a huge mechanical bird up there. And there's a guy that's just like you take turns and you do like a whole lap of the bar with your drink.
That's awesome.
And everyone's like, whoa! And you go over your buddies and they're like, ah!
Like, it poops out shots.
Yeah,
like
it poops out shots.
The
Poops
bird
out
poop
shots.
is shots.
Jello
The bird poop is White Russian, and people like catch it in their mouth.
Can you like fly out of the bar?
Yeah, if you want to get arrested, Lauren. No, it's not. It's on a track.
Yeah, but no. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get fucking arrested.
Yeah, if you want to go to jail for the rest of your life, sure. If you want to go to bird jail. Lauren's crying.
Wait.
Cry.
There's something
I
here.
always cry when I laugh.
It's not because if you cross the street on the bird, it's not jaywalking, it's jayhawking.
It's Jay.
If you want to go
Jay
to
crossing.
isn't jayhawk a bird?
Yeah.
That's a Kansas mascot.
But it's also a bird.
Is it a real bird?
Pull it up. Pull up a jayhawk.
I mean, there's hawks and there's jays. I think it's like a combo.
Oh, it's a mythical bird.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel stupid now. Okay. I got.
Google
Who did that
a picture of a
Photoshop?
Mythical.
Look up craziest bird.
Look up what crazy craziest bird.
Whoa.
That boy on the right
That
is
is
crazy. Damn.
Oh wait, what's that one? And the one on the third one. This is like a meme on the internet.
Wait,
The-
I'm taking 2 seconds so I can record the screen for the rest of the episode.
The craziest birds.
Because that one is like that one I see all over meme pages.
The third bird.
The first and the third one. I forget what they're called.
The second one I see in the White House. Hopefully never again. The hair, because of the hair, because of the.
What could that like? Why did it evolve to that point? Like, what would it possibly need that horn for?
Which one? The
second one.
Trump one?
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah, it's like a rhino.
Can you click on the third one?
What is
Yeah,
this?
I don't like that at all.
Oh my.
I don't like that.
That bird
at
is.
all.
I like the colors.
No, I'm.
Oh, you
Looks
know what
like
that
that
is?
Ed Sheeran album.
You know what that is? Go back,
It's
Lauren.
Elvis Presley.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Will. I believe that's the back of the bird, and that's one of those things where it evolves to look like it has eyes on the back so that predators don't sneak up on it.
Why the hell would I know?
I don't fucking know. Like, it's how
All right, we can't just look at pictures of birds.
Yeah.
People are listening to this on audio platform.
I know. Okay.
We're looking at, just Google craziest birds, and that's what we're looking at.
I mean, that's literally what's happening.
No, I'm saying talk to our listeners. Yeah,
All right,
Google
yeah.
it.
Get this off the screen.
We're stuck in a loop.
Get this off the screen because it's gonna distract me. There's so much pee in my pants.
What the fuck?
All right. My pitch
All right, I'll do
is
solidarity. 1 second. Oh God, with the cans.
my pitch.
I'm losing my fucking mind, Oakland.
Rude.
Rude.
Can I pitch, guys?
You just throw things around like this is like a toy store.
It's a can. Why would
What
throw
toy
things around
store?
in a toy store?
You're like a Will in a toy store right now.
You're like throwing things
the
around like
opposite.
it's a toy store.
It's the opposite of a bull in a china
That's what I'm
shop.
saying.
You're like a Will in a toy store right now. All right, my business pitch is a beer label that, depending on who's holding it, it changes colors. So you get a round of beers, right? We were at the bar the other night playing pool, and when everyone's moving around and we're all drinking the same brand of beer, I can't tell which Pacifico is mine. They all have yellow labels. When you grab the beer, you're assigned a color. So like when I grab a Pacifico, the label now turns green. When you grab it, it turns blue. When Lauren grabs it, it turns purple. That way, we all know whose beer is whose, and we're not all drinking each other's beers.
I like that. I have an idea. What if, in case we don't have the technology to make this happen, not saying that would be the case, what if everyone, when you go out with your friends, everyone dips one of their hands in paint of a different color? So then when you're grabbing the beer, it leaves.
Yeah, I mean, that's the prototype.
Yeah.
Until we can figure out the,
Figure out the tech.
we're at this bar in Venice. Lauren's taking selfies.
No, I'm like,
Lawrence, but first, let me take a selfie.
I'm getting like allergies. I don't know what's happening.
What does that have to do with taking a selfie?
Well, I was looking.
Will's can's over there, and he started playing with my cam.
Okay, continue.
We're at this bar the other night, and this is when I thought of this. And the bouncer was selling soap, and his name's Curtis, and he like apparently is like everyone's soap dealer. Like I didn't know that like all of Sam's house buys their soap from this guy.
That's awesome.
And apparently his wife's like the queen of some African country, and they're like trying to like liberate. I don't know. It was crazy. It was one of the wildest interactions I've ever heard. And I promised I was gonna come back on Sunday and buy a bunch of soap, and then I was too hungover. And and now he just thinks I'm a fraud.
He's definitely thinking about it. Well, on Sunday, when I went to a bar in San Diego to watch the playoffs, there was a guy in the parking lot selling like stuff out of the back of his car, including I was rooting for the Lions, but I'm not like that into the Lions. My cousin Zach, shout out Zach Bianchini. It was a devastating loss for him and his family. They're huge Lions fans. Anyway, the guy in the parking lot was selling a chef apron and hat that were Detroit Lions.
Just one, or did he have multiple?
He had like different teams. I think there was only one Lions one though. So I bought it, and then I was wearing it around the bar, and everyone thinks I'm like the biggest Lions fan. So like every time the Lions score, like all the Lions fans come up to me and give me high fives, and like I realized I kind of took on like a role there that I wasn't really ready for, but it was a blast.
Yeah.
So I think they should do that more at bars. Is like sell team gear out front. So just like if you're just a guy who wants to be into that game, you can represent yourself as way more into it.
Yeah, I had a similar predicament at a soccer bar.
Yeah,
and like I think like Crystal Palace or something was playing, and I don't have any allegiance, so whenever we go to this soccer bar, I just pick the funniest name, and it was like Nottingham Forest or something. Yeah, and they scored, and I went like wild, and so the other 3 guys in that bar now think that I'm the only other Nottingham Forest fan. And then they start trying to chop it up about Nottingham Forest, and I know nothing about that. I look like a fraud.
This episode is brought to you by Southern Comfort. With an innovative blend of fruit and spices, SoCo whiskey is the original ready-for-anything spirit. Satisfying on its own and ideal in any mixed drink, Southern Comfort is tasteful and approachable however you drink it and whoever you drink it with. We've got 2 different kinds of Southern Comfort with us in the studio. I'm holding the original. Uses an iconic recipe of sweetly spiced fruits mixed with a dash of whiskey flavor that has been popular for decades in a category, a league, you might even say, of its own.
And I have the SoCo Black. It is a whiskey that has a kick with a hint of sweetness that is suave and complex, but welcomingly simple to use in any cocktail of your choosing. Guys, no matter the moment, Southern Comfort is ready for anything, packed with flavor, mixes with anything, and is easy to drink. Next time you're at the bar, go ahead and order some SoCo sour shots. 1 part SoCo plus 2 parts sour mix. They're delicious and guaranteed to keep the party going. Let's get back into the episode.
Cheers. Match that is shattered.
So hard. Should we do our first Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I hope I'm not the asshole.
You're not.
I don't know how this works.
All right, so
oh, great.
do you want me to pull the whole thing up on the screen?
No, I think you just read it to us and we'll listen to you.
So you don't like get
we don't read it because Will and I can read much
I get
faster.
really distracted.
Right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mondays,
These are fun. I actually love Reddit. I'm on Reddit so much, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
Just like looking up random questions.
Probably for a different reason than one.
What are you looking up?
Nothing.
Inappropriate pictures?
No. I would never do that.
They have that online?
Yeah. Dude, Reddit is actually the craziest. You can look up anything.
I love
it's
Reddit.
there.
Okay.
You guys are on different wavelengths.
Anyone that you want to see naked is probably on Reddit. So you should use that information.
Don't be a creep.
I'm not.
Okay.
How do they get all my teachers on Reddit?
Okay. I need to take a deep breath. I feel like I'm gonna like.
Just take your time.
Thanks. All right. Am I the asshole for bringing my? Oh wait.
This is gonna be brutal.
No, I just.
we can't even get through the title.
My SIL sister-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Am I the asshole for bringing my sister-in-law's wallet to the restaurant when she conveniently always forgets it?
That's awesome.
My sister-in-law, Amy, always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet or comes up with some excuse as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. I do make a fair amount of money, but not so much that I can treat someone every time they come into town. Nonetheless, in the past, I've just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She had made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night, and before we left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be the asshole, and I'll admit I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. As we were leaving, her and my husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse and we went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said no, we need one bill because she forgot her wallet again. I reached in my purse and said, this wallet? She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So am I the asshole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant?
Definitely not
No, you're not the asshole
at all.
But that's
awesome.
It's an awesome move, but you knew the reaction you were gonna get when you did that. I think that no, you're completely in the right. But what a crazy move to purposely leave your wallet.
Yeah, insane. I think that there needs to be, if your sister-in-law, your husband needs to be like,
yeah. I was picturing
like your sister can't stay with us if she's gonna pull some shit like this again.
Yeah, she also made the reservation. Typically, whoever makes the reservation, if anyone is picking up the bill, it's that person.
Yeah. Also, kind of on the flip side of this, Amy, is that the sister-in-law's name? Kind of an elite play. She makes an expensive reservation and then forgets her wallet. I kind of respect both sides. This is like a duel. This is like LeBron and Michael Jordan dueling it out.
I think they're both assholes though, because it's like, why is she going in her shit and taking her wallet?
Because she's done this multiple times.
Yeah.
I know, but I feel like the more mature thing to do, not that I'm like perfect. Well,
you are.
Thanks. She could have been like, yeah, to her husband, hey, can you tell your sister to bring the wallet? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, a better, okay.
She should have just addressed it before they walked out.
Yeah.
Be like, everyone got their wallet?
Like, Amy, do you have your wallet?
Yeah. Amy's a little sneaky snake.
I like it. I like it.
So your consensus is that she's
They're
not the asshole.
Not the asshole. Definitely not. Yeah.
All right.
But you know who is the asshole? And I think you touched on this a little bit earlier. The husband.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
He's just taking a backseat and just letting this happen.
Yeah.
You gotta get your SIL in order.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next
it's just
one.
his S, but yeah.
Yeah.
This one's funny. Okay. Am I the asshole for putting mistakes in my shared Google Doc notes? I, 21 male, am currently taking organic chemistry. Needless to say, the class is incredibly tough. Luckily, though, I've been studying since day one, so I'm doing all right in the class. I'm taking the class with a group of friends, so to help them out, I shared the personal notes that I take in class with them via Google Doc, and I encourage them to invite anyone they know. Recently, one of my friends invited a friend of theirs, let's call her Jess, who I've never really interacted with, but I have a massive crush on. I think she and I would make a great couple.
Who?
Weirdo. But she's not really into
weirdo.
Well, just to like, he doesn't even know this girl. And he's like, we'd make a great couple.
He has a crush on her.
Whatever. But she's not really into sensitive, smart guys because on her Instagram,
she's into tough guys.
Time out. If you're calling yourself a sensitive, smart guy, you're probably a pretentious asshole. But continue.
Yeah.
Well,
so he says she's not really into sensitive, smart guys because on her Instagram, I see all her stories show her out with really jock-like men. Our third exam is in a couple of days, and as I was going through the Google Doc, I realized that she was using my doc the most. You can see who looks at or edits the doc on Google Docs, and most of my other friends would pop up sometimes, but I would see her icon pop up a lot. I also know for a fact that she isn't doing very well in the class, so I got a really good idea. I would put subtle mistakes in the docs that she wouldn't do well in the exam, and then I can offer to tutor her.
Oh, this got crazy.
That way, I can interact with her and talk to her so that she'll realize that I have a great personality and we can hopefully go out together. I told my friend about this plan, and they called me an incel asshole. Personally,
that's psycho. Just ask her out. What?
Personally, I think they're overacting because Jess isn't going to do well either way, even if I don't put mistakes. So my plan will actually benefit her grades while also allowing me to interact with her and talk to her. I think it's a win-win for everyone, but I was wondering if my friend may have been onto something. So am I the asshole?
I don't. Are these real? Like someone posting that?
Yeah, they're real.
Like he's unsure of whether that's a crazy thing to do.
Okay. The question is he the asshole? I'm gonna say you're not an asshole, but you're just like a very strange cat.
You might be like a psychopath.
Yeah. Well, also.
No, I think he's an asshole. He's purposely
Yeah, I think he's the asshole.
She's gonna do bad on this test now.
Like this poor girl is just like got this thing shared with her.
Yeah, she didn't ask for it.
All this guy has to do, like, why does he have to tutor her to just ask her out?
It's also like if his stuff is wrong, that's not the person that I'm going to ask to tutor me.
So, that's actually a good point too. Yeah,
I think you're an insane person.
I think you're crazy.
Yeah, I'd say yes, you are the asshole. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Me too.
It's just weird, and it's definitely like incel behavior.
To be fair, she's more into jocks, so this could be his in.
What's the strangest?
I've never had that problem as a jock.
As a fellow jock, yeah. What's the strangest thing? Have you ever done anything like that to get a girl to like interact with you? Not like that, but like, have you ever gone to like some sneaky length?
Oh, I have yet to get a girl to interact with me.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever done anything.
The tutoring thing never turns into something romantic either.
No.
I think that's like he's watched too many movies where that's how it goes. I've never once been attracted to someone tutoring me. That's not true. I just lied. But like, you're not a jock. You're not on her Instagram story. So she's not going to like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you're the asshole. All right, let's hear it home.
Okay, I haven't read this one yet, so I don't really know where this is going.
I used to mow the grass on campus, and I would mow the grass in specific areas to...
You weren't like assigned area. You weren't assigned like specific areas. They just gave
I had
you
a little bit of
lawnmower
free
and
reign. I had
like
a territory, but I could hit it whatever order I want. So sometimes they're trying to time it
That's a random
to see a girl I had a
Yeah.
crush on.
Yeah. Did you ever try and look really cool in front of tour groups?
Yeah, that's literally all my job. It was in the summer mowing grass. I was just like, I would do sick like moves and stuff.
I used to. There was such an easier way to get out of campus from where I parked to get back to my house in school, but I would drive through campus just so I could see people.
Okay, I just kind of skimmed through this one. This is funny. All right, our last one is...
I assumed you read these.
Yeah, it is insane to be like, let's take a chance and see if this one's good.
I want it to be a surprise for me too, kind of.
That's fair.
That's what's up.
The first two I read, but this one I just saw one phrase and I was like, okay, this has to be good. Am I the asshole for scaring my sister-in-law with a cardboard cutout of The Rock? My 32 female sister-in-law is super nosy. It's come up before, but she's one of those people that will just deny something to the death, no matter how much proof you have, and then get angry at you for not believing her. At my house, the guest bathroom is partially shared with the master bedroom. Basically, you can get into our bedroom through the bathroom without going through the main door. So when she comes over, she would sometimes take just a bit too long in the bathroom. During maybe the third or fourth time, I happened to be walking by the bathroom and heard 2 doors close. I asked her if she was looking for something in the bedroom and if I could help her find it. She then replied, "No, why would I go in your bedroom?" and then changed the subject. The next time she was going to come over, I said something small behind the bedroom door so I could see if it had been opened by the small item being pushed back. Later, I could see that it had been. So, for me, confirming that she had been snooping again. I asked directly if she'd been in our bedroom, and she said something like, "I don't care what's in your bedroom, get over yourself." Rude. So yesterday, sister-in-law and brother-in-law came over, but before that, I ordered a full-size cutout of Dwayne Johnson, which I placed in our bedroom facing the bathroom door. After an hour into the visit, she heads into the bathroom. Very shortly after, there's a scream, a thud, and a door slam. She came out, clearly angry. She'd been quite startled and slammed her upper arm into the door frame while turning away from the cutout. Brother-in-law made it worse by asking, "Well, why were you in the bedroom? Why were you in their bedroom?" But she didn't answer and they left.
Are you like reassembling the mic right now?
It's fine.
She's posted on Facebook that she has a big bruise on her arm as a result of my nasty prank. People are saying she could have been hurt worse and that she's too old to be the victim of a childish prank.
What?
I feel badly that she was hurt. It wasn't my intention, but I might be the asshole because I still think it was hilarious. This is so stupid.
Yeah,
Not the asshole.
You're not the asshole. You're a little.
Why was she
You're like a little prankster.
No, funny.
It's hysterical. Why was she? Did they ever figure out what she was looking for?
Some people are just snoopers. My sister, love her to death, snooper. We'll catch her. We'll catch her doing like Snoopy things, and you'll call her out on it, and she'll like to the grave be like, "That doesn't make any sense. Like I would never do that."
That's like what this is.
Exactly what that is.
I think scaring someone with the cutout of the Dwayne Rock Johnson is
it's
never a bad thing.
no.
It's also like how skittish is this woman? If I walked into a room and I saw Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I wouldn't be like,
Yeah, a scream and a thud and a door slam.
I mean, he was a former professional wrestler.
"That's true. I'd be worried he's gonna like suplex me."
He could definitely hurt.
I feel like going
Also,
on.
I think the best part of the story is that was the lady's like, "This is how I'm gonna get her. I'm getting a life-size cutout of Dwayne the Rock Johnson." Is awesome.
I would have gone with like a more traditional booby trap.
Yeah, like marbles or something.
Yeah, something from Big Fat Liar.
Yeah.
Turn her blue somehow.
Yeah. Oh, maybe like a thing from like the bank when you steal money, where she's
an ink pack.
She comes out of the bathroom, she's covered in.
Or a net that like drops from the ceiling.
Yes.
Captures her.
A net would be good. Yeah.
Would you guys ever do one of these on Reddit? It's
Like write them?
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Like if something crazy happened.
I would just text my friends. Like I don't know. I won't judge, but
Yeah.
Gotta
Some
let it-
people are so invested in those that I feel like they look for reasons to post on that board.
Yeah.
All right, that was fun,
it's
guys.
a cool hat. That green one.
This one?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's from the bar in Nashville.
I like it.
You like it too?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Well, that was fun.
All right, we have 2 drafts today. Which one do you want to start with, Will?
I would like to start with roller coasters that don't exist.
Let's do it.
Can you do a little intro?
Yeah. Will, let me know when you're ready.
What are your favorite roller coasters?
I used to grow up going to Hershey Park. You grow up going to amusement parks?
I don't want to start it that way.
Just go.
Will, what are some of your favorite roller coasters?
Have you ever been on the Sandwich? I like the Sandwich. It's a roller coaster it's the first roller coaster to have no harnesses or seats or anything. It's just they fit so many people in between 2 walls of a thing that it's the pressure of being up against each other that keeps you all in line.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Were there any fatalities ever?
Not yet.
I got Barbershop Extreme. I really liked that one growing up. It was basically like everyone writes down what kind of haircut they want, and the person behind you has to give you that haircut while the roller coaster is going.
Remember that one, yeah.
It's like really hard to figure out how to give someone like a skin fade, especially when it's like going so fast and doing loops
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. You better hope the guy behind you is a barber or something.
They're almost never barbers.
Yeah. I kind of reminds me of Whiplash.
Yeah.
Have you been on Whiplash?
No.
Lauren? No, never?
Never.
It's the first roller coaster that's designed specifically to see how hard you can slam your head and neck into the back of the seat. So it's got a lot of, it's got like a really hard back of the neck and like a weird shape, and then it stops abruptly over and over again.
Well, if it stopped abruptly, you would go forward.
You ever been on a roller coaster that stops? You go,
Oh, you come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
you get whiplash. Really bad.
Sounds fun.
You like can't walk or talk after.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always really liked Tsunami. You know how like the track is like way out in the Pacific Ocean.
Yep.
And then it waits for a tsunami to take shape, and the tsunami kind of carries the cart into whatever island is getting hit.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to like try and save people and like avoid debris.
Very loose.
Wait, what? What ocean is this one in?
Pacific.
We should go.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We can all go together.
Yeah, you have to wait for a tsunami. Like
Yeah, it's
that can
like
take years.
It's like
right?
months or even years.
Jeez.
We just had one, so that they probably had a blast. You have to avoid like debris and like hitting stuff, and then you have to like also save like real people.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
How many tickets does that cost to ride? It's like a bunch, right?
They use like Delta Sky miles instead of tickets, I think.
I would be golden. Okay, have you ever been on the Bat?
No.
The Bat is the first of its kind roller coaster where you're attached to it, hanging down with your feet stuck to the ride. So you're like a bat, and it takes you all along the track, and you're hanging upside down by your feet, and all the blood goes to your head. And
Yeah.
Oh my god.
baller.
I always really liked the Highwayman.
I remember that one.
Yeah, you basically are in like a horse-drawn carriage with a bunch of valuables in it, and you have to fight off highwaymen who are trying to attack your cart. And yeah, that's kind of it.
That's awesome. Have you ever been on the Troll Toll?
No.
It's a roller coaster that stops periodically and asks you a trivia question. And if you get it wrong, you drop 500 feet.
Ooh.
And so
Into what?
Like
just like on like the track is like designed so it's like if you get it right, you just keep going, and then if not, the track like goes down and you go down like a crazy hill that's like
Yeah.
straight down. And so everyone has to like come to a consensus, and then you submit your answer, and then you all wait, and then if it's wrong, it's like you're like
Yeah. The drop ones.
Wow.
The drop ones are always really fun. I like Gladiator's Revenge.
oh god, yes.
This coaster flies around a replica of the Roman Colosseum, and you have to fight gladiators and wild beasts and stuff like that. And then at the end of your fight, the emperor, based off of the crowd's reaction, decides if you put on a good enough show. And if you did, you get to go hang out with like senators and the emperor and other people in high society. And if you did not put on a good enough show, you have to go hang out with the plebeians.
And these are all actors?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good.
No, no, no. The crowd is just other park
Other
goers.
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my last favorite, not my least favorite one, is Blackout. Have you ever been on Blackout?
No.
It's the first roller coaster where you can't see anything, and it's a little different every time. So they make you put on this helmet with these super obstructing eye covers.
Yeah. A blindfold, maybe.
Yes, yes. You have to, you have to put on a blindfold, and you don't know what's going to happen. Wouldn't that be terrifying? I was just thinking about
That would
if
be
you're on a
scary.
roller coaster and you don't know when it's going to do a loop or drop or...
Mummy was kind of like that. You ever in the Mummy at Universal? Super dark for most of it, and then like flames come out, and you like it'll drop when you don't think it's gonna drop.
Okay, so yeah, maybe it's already been done then. Sorry.
I really liked the solar coaster. It's a roller coaster at the speed of light that takes you around the solar system, and you encounter extraterrestrials, UFOs. You get to see planets up close, and you're just hauling ass around the cosmos.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a great one.
Wait, I have one.
Oh!
I had to like remember the finishing touches on it. So it's called King of the Hill. It's like everyone is around a circle and they're all in their own carts, and then you press a button and then everyone blasts to the top of the mountain going like 200 miles per hour, and whoever reaches the top is like the king of the hill, and then everyone else just gets like shot back down really fast.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Do you hit each other?
No. You just like hopefully stop really quickly.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
I've never been on it, but I really want to.
You've never been on it?
No, I've just seen it from
It's just one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I've just seen it from afar.
From like YouTube videos and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I admire it.
Did you guys have like fun clubs that you were in school?
You're like extracurriculars?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I did.
What were some of your favorites?
Oh my god. Well, I guess most of high school I was really involved in model PTO.
Okay.
You know, they like model UN and stuff, but
Yeah.
it was like that, but for parent teacher organization.
Oh.
So we all took on roles in this fictional town, and we were all parents of children at a fictional high school that had to organize the gala, fundraisers, field trips, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Gala.
I think you meant gala.
Never heard anyone say it like that.
Gala?
Gala.
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 Gala? Is gala a word, I think?
I don't think so.
What about the apples?
Gala is what we called our lesbian friend Layla.
I don't think that's funny.
When I was in school, I was in the tag club.
That was a real thing, I think. It was like a fundraising thing.
Oh, really?
It was like an acronym. Sorry.
Well, it was real, and it was also real in the scenario that I'm describing.
Yeah.
Each semester, a new game of tag started, and whoever's it after the last final is done has to repeat that grade.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
would stink.
Yep. It did stink. It
Yeah, that
happened.
did stink in real life. Well, you know what else just happened that was real was the fire drill club. It was for kids who love fire drills so much they just wanted more, so they would run fire drills after hours, and they would practice like unique ways to escape. So like, because like during normal fire drills, you kind of have to follow this like standard procedure. But during a fire drill, you can jump out the window, you can zip line, you can build a Rapunzel style thing.
You can use the vents.
You can use the vents. You can use any sort of like PEDs. It's pretty fun. I almost touched it again. Okay. I don't like that was there. Anyway, yes, that was the fire drill club.
We did a groundhog club.
Where'd you put it?
Don't fucking worry about it. I'll pick it up later. I just don't want you to. Just don't want
You
you to.
better pick it up.
We should just fucking this podcast. Stupid. I don't know.
No.
This podcast is just stupid. We're stupid.
At my school, we did groundhog club. You got to stop disassembling the mic. Trying to backwards engineer the microphone. Will.
All right, what's your club?
We did Groundhog Club at my school, which is where we would dig underground and we would dig like tunnels that connected all the buildings. And then instead of dorms, we all lived in like catacombs that we had built under the quad.
That's very fun. Yeah. I feel like that was a big thing because you were in New England, right?
Yeah.
I feel like New England schools did that a lot.
Yeah, it was just so cold out.
Yeah, I found in my part of the country at least, it's just so stupid. the downloading club was huge, where there was guys who just loved downloading stuff off the internet.
Yeah.
But like they would always get yelled at about like file storage or whatever. It was like there were a few computers they would let them use after hours, and they could just download all unlimited stuff.
Terabytes.
Files, documents, videos, songs, music, audio,
Songs
tracks,
and music.
albums, you name it.
Tracks. It's a hot track. That's fun. We did treasure hunt club at my school.
I remember that.
At the beginning of the semester, the president of our school would hide all of the answers to all the tests and quizzes that year, and then we would get sorted into tribes.
Yep.
Who would spend the rest of the year, looking around campus, looking in the chapel, digging underground, raiding each other's file cabinets. It was a good place to hide. He like 3 semesters in a row hid it in the chapel.
It was a Catholic school or something?
We had a chapel at Rollins.
Oh, I was thinking in high school.
No, we didn't have a chapel at Cape Elizabeth.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We had a chapel at BC, I guess.
Same.
Cool.
Hey, we all had
Dayton's a religious school?
It's Reminisce.
What does that mean?
I didn't know until I went there. It's some sector of like Christianity.
I thought it was a public school.
No, it's private.
Yeah. The more you know. Bookmaking club.
Nice.
They would set lines on everything going on around the school.
Different type of bookmaking. Okay, that's fine. I thought you meant like you were like book binding. You meant like gambling book.
Yeah, like you could bet like the over under on like the mean score on like a test.
Yep.
Or you could bet like odds on like teacher of the year.
Yep.
You could
Mrs. Currington.
Mrs. Currington was a dude. Yeah.
At my school, we did the rumor club.
Dude, I'm just thinking about high school. Why do I keep thinking about? Are you thinking college for all this?
I was, and then you went the high school route, and I just kind of like audibled.
Okay, all right. Because I'm thinking of all this. There's so much crazy stuff that happened in high school now.
Yeah, high school is
crazy. Dude. I forgot about high school.
2 guys who get a podcast. Like, dude, high school.
Have you seen this podcast? I've been getting clips of it. I'm sorry, I'm derailing this, but it's like just like these kids all like sitting in a basement, and they just have like the most like run of the mill takes of all time.
I haven't seen this.
What
was like their most recent take?
It was just like, yeah, man. When I heard Morgan Wallen's album and I heard Last Night, I said to my brother, this song is gonna be a hit. This is gonna be a huge hit. That was it.
He was right.
Oh god.
At my school, we did the rumor club. So every week we would get together before school started, and we would come up with a vicious rumor about a student or a faculty member or like someone's mom.
I love that.
And just like make their life living hell for a week.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Unless you're on the wrong end of it, right?
What would happen after a week?
We would tell everyone it wasn't true. We'd start a new one. It kind of ruined our credibility after a while.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
What do you got, Will?
Wait, that one's fucked up. His high school did that? I got the sleepover club.
Nice.
It was just like it was basically a way for kids to just sleep around the school whenever they wanted. It was a fictional club that just became sort of a blank canvas for kids to slowly take over the school as their homes.
Yeah.
And by the end of the semester, everyone lived there and had set up shop.
Did you guys ever do that your senior year? Like we'd all set up
lock in.
No, we all set up tents outside, and like the Bruins were playing that night, so we projected the game like onto the side of the school. It was fun.
No,
that is fun.
One of my favorite clubs was you're familiar with the ROTC?
Duh.
Yeah. So we were like super anti them. Or no, we weren't anti. We were trying to help them. Basically, like, it just didn't feel like they were getting enough like real war practice before they got sent to the real army.
Agreed.
So we formed like this guerrilla militant group to help the ROTC kids like get in, you know, some reps before the real army. We would use like guerrilla warfare tactics to, you know, ambush them on their way to class. We would like shoot them with paintball guns and just kind of like get them ready for the war.
That feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them going out there unprepared.
No.
Never.
All right, that was extracurriculars.
That was extra
Clubs that don't exist. Oh, also, Julia Mentry came up with both of these drafts. So, love you, Julia.
She is truly
Lauren and I did a little Zoom call.
You guys fucking...
I know.
Yeah, those are bad. We did a little Zoom call with Julia for some Playdate merch.
And they did it off. We had a scheduled time, and then they did it beforehand and didn't tell me. So then I joined a Zoom and was sitting there for like 10 minutes, like an idiot.
You were driving to San Diego, I thought.
Yeah, well, I before I left, I said, "Hey, I'm still going to join the Zoom."
Oh.
And you guys, honestly, I'm just going to say it. They boned me. They boned me.
All right, should we tell each other some fun things that happened on this day in history?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're fun. They're just historically accurate.
Things that happened, yeah.
So today, what is the date today?
The 31st.
January 29th.
Well, it's the 31st, so.
We don't have to hide the fact that we pre-recorded.
I know, but
We
like,
already acknowledged this.
but I did mine for the 31st so that when people are listening,
Okay.
it's actually something that
Wow,
happened on that day.
secret
All right, January 31st.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell Lauren about this. Secret segment alert.
Oh, you didn't even know about this.
No.
It's my January 31st. Okay, it's my buddy Matt Russo is a big time listener of this podcast. I'm now clicking. January 31st is his birthday. So happy
Yeah.
birthday, Matt.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Uh,
Feels like January 31st should be New Year's Eve, but it's not.
True.
yeah,
We'll talk about it.
I can make some calls.
Yeah, we can work on that later.
Okay, I bet you didn't know this. January 31st, 1783,
Yep.
to celebrate independence from Britain, which had just been achieved, the founding fathers all went to Cancun in a little documented spring break style,
Yep.
all-inclusive resort trip. John Adams whipped out a brand new dance move that is, people have written about it in a way that seems almost impossible to replicate.
Yeah.
It's sort of this moment of history that was kind of lost because of how secretive it was. People didn't want, they didn't want people to know that they were
In Cancun.
Taxpayer
dollars.
Oh my God. It was the first $1 million the U.S. ever made.
Yep.
Blown one weekend, Cancun. Anyway, it was insane.
Can you like try and describe the dance move?
Yeah, I'll tell you what the journal entry said.
Yeah.
There's only one documented journal entry. It was John Hancock the next morning, kind of in like a hungover blur, just like wrote a few things down. It said, John Adams captivated that nightclub in a way few men have. The way his arms moved mimicked the great white elephant's tusk, birthing through the dawn of a new day.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
Sounds fucking sick.
Insane, right? I want to know that move.
The visual of like a 1700s nightclub sounds fucking awesome.
Oh my God, it was a blast.
Like they're like spraying bottles of mead.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Like
I wonder what kind of music.
Probably reeked.
Strippers were showing ankle. That's awesome. One of my favorite things that I found. I'm glad I didn't pick that one because that would have been awkward. So on January 1st,
31st.
January 31st, 1700 BC, Bodhi of Thebes accidentally became the first guy to drink alcohol. After accidentally leaving his grapes out in the sun for too long, they began to ferment. Being the only food that he had left, he decided to ingest, the sludge that these grapes had created. And when he showed his friends like how hammered he was, they were like, we have to figure out a way to start selling this. And he became the first guy to open a liquor store.
Wow.
And he sold this to all of his friends.
Wait, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I had another one that I thought was interesting as well. Do you guys want to hear this one?
Absolutely.
It's a big day.
I know, dude. I didn't realize it until I Googled it. 40,000 years ago, on January 31st, the first song was ever played. So these two cavemen were basically playing hooky from like hunting. They were like, oh, we're too sick to hunt. We're gonna hang back in the cave. Like, we'll see you guys when you guys get back. And they were bored, so they were like kind of whittling with this bone. And like a strong gust of wind came through and like kind of blew like a G flat note through this like really primitive flute. And they were like, that's crazy. And so they started experimenting. They like made holes in the top and they kind of figured out how to play music. And when everyone got back, they showed them what they had made and like blew everyone's mind. They started just like jamming all night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was sick.
It's crazy to think about like that first sound, like guys, like this real story. Yeah. But then how did they figure out like what notes were good?
Just trial and error.
Trial and error, yeah.
Trial and error.
Like all things.
What a special day.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, we didn't tell Lauren that these were going to be like things that didn't actually happen. There was halfway through yours, she was like, what the fuck?
Did you think it was real?
No.
You did for the first like couple seconds.
For maybe 10, but I was like spacing out, kind of.
All right. Will, whose personality are you going to steal this week?
I forgot we said we were doing this. You go first. I'll pick one while you're talking.
Have you guys seen like the King of Venice outside? No. That dude that like bikes around. He's like always like covered in paint. He's like an artist and he wears like really nice glasses and like he's biking around and just never seems to be working. He's at Erewhon every time I go there. I just like his vibe. He just coasts up and down Abercrombie. And I don't know his name. I've heard him referred to as the King of Venice or maybe the Prince of Venice. I forget. And I just think he has a good outlook on life.
So you want to be him?
Oh,
I'm just going to mimic him for a little bit.
This weekend, I want to take the personality of... I thought it would come.
You were the one that was like, we should start doing that.
All right, look, give me...
I know, I don't have one either.
Give me Dan Campbell.
Nice.
I'm just going to be taking risks and not feeling any shame when they go horribly wrong.
Yeah, that was tough to watch him do that.
Who's that?
He's the coach of the Lions, and he just kept going for it and just not kicking field goals, and they lost.
Except for at the end of the first half, he kicked that field goal, which that felt inconsistent.
Who are you guys gonna root for?
The 49ers.
Same.
I just like I just can't.
Kind of the Chiefs, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, because I hate Tom Brady so much that I would like Pat Mahomes to be better than him.
But they won last year. Like, I don't really care about.
They've won 4 out of the last 5 AFC championships.
Yeah, like I think it'd be cool if they Chiefs. I don't know. I like Mahomes. I like girl Taylor.
I don't rock with like what's happening with the whole Taylor thing. So I just would.
Why?
I would prefer.
I think it's so awesome.
Really?
She's amazing. She seems really happy. It seems like super fun for both of them.
She rubs me the wrong way.
Why?
She just always has.
They hate to see women succeed, Lauren. They hate it.
I tried to sneak into Taylor Swift's 4th of July party in Watch Hill when I was 12, and they said no. So fuck her.
When you were 12?
She was. So my buddy's house is like down the road from her house, and we walked up the beach and like tried to get in. And they said no.
Can't believe they wouldn't let a 12-year-old in.
Yeah,
that's my buddy's house is also on that.
In Watch Hill.
I think we've talked about this, but
yeah, I actually this might be one of those stories that I have heard so many times that I think I was there, and I might not have actually been there. But the story went. I definitely wasn't there now that I'm thinking about it. But the story went. Our 2 family friends and their other buddy tried to pretend that they were delivering a pizza to Taylor Swift.
That's funny.
And they pretended they were in a car. So there wasn't a car there, but they were all lined up like they were driving a car and like squatting down. And they were like, we have a pizza delivery. And the guy was like, no.
That's hysterical. It's Lauren, you know the Last Great American Dynasty?
No.
This song.
Oh, Donna is the last great American.
Yeah. It's all about that house in Watch Hill.
Oh.
It's about like the lady used to.
It's a sick house.
Okay.
Same trip. A couple days before I got there, their other friend, we were staying at our family friend's house. Their buddy tried to pool hop in her pool. So if you're familiar with the house, it's like on this giant cliff.
Yeah.
They like scaled the cliff and he like jumped over the fence and apparently like all the lights went on. Like they security like immediately grabbed him. I don't even think she was there. Yeah, they bring him into a room and are like interrogating him. They were like, there's no way you did this alone. Like, just tell us where your buddies are. And they were all hiding in the bushes. They took him down to like the, Watch Hill Police Department. And we're like, and he just like refused to snitch. And they let him go because he was like 14.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I forgot that I took these off.
Yeah.
Hope the mic levels are okay.
Like if LeBron took his shoes off halfway through a game.
Yeah.
Okay, as we were wrapping up, I was thinking that I feel like it'd be fun. A lot of people submit sayings and just like
Yeah.
their own. Should we end with like a playmate saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Will looks furious about that idea.
What's the problem?
sayings are a thing.
Okay, well, I want to find a good one because there's actually a lot.
Actually, my buddy Hawaii Fibo, Ben Fibus, sent me a fire one.
Hawaii Fibo.
A saying?
Yeah, can I read it? Yeah.
Sure.
I was gonna steal it actually. I never even responded to the text, so sorry, Ben. Feeling like a donut in a box full of bagels.
Nice. You're stunting on them hoes.
Yeah, like you're flashy.
Y'all are bagels.
That's how I feel every day at this office. I feel like a donut in a box full of bagels.
Did you guys try the donuts?
Yeah.
Oh,
so good.
Oh my god, I had too many.
Our office has like the best donuts today.
I had a raspberry rosemary flavor.
Oh.
I was munching on that one as well.
Yeah, I had that one with you.
Oh my gosh, incredible!
So good, so good.
Did you guys like Lady in the Tramp a bite?
No, Lauren had already had it. I just ate it with her.
Yeah.
She wasn't eating it. I was just
nice.
with her when I was eating it.
Cool.
Cool.
I had a bagel today too. I had everything with cream cheese.
What are you guys gonna eat for lunch?
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I feel like I don't know if I'm even hungry.
My mom's coming to get me a pair of Birkenstocks today, so maybe ask her to get lunch.
Oh, are you getting the hard ones or the soft ones?
I don't know. It's gonna be a game time decision. Lauren and I have been for the last week trying to figure out if I want another pair of hard Birkenstocks or another pair of soft.
You should get the soft ones.
I already have I had the soft ones, and I ruined them. I was at a lobster bake and I thought I had my Crocs on, but I had my Birks on. I went fully in the water to grab the big bake, like you bake it in like seaweed, and I just soaked my shoes. And I looked down and was like, oh no.
That's hysterical that you thought you were wearing different shoes and didn't bother to check. Like it required any degree of.
It's definitely Crocs down there. I don't even need to look. Those are the only two shoes that I was wearing at that point in my life. So it was a toss up. It could have been either of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a blast.
I've had a great episode 22.
Yeah. I don't know about you. But
I thought you hated her so much.
I don't.
Everything will be alrighty.
What are they going to comment? Wait, also, you guys, let us know what you think of the new segments. Like, if there's what you want us to continue.
And add if there's a segment that you guys would want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the comment for this week is, Will,
your favorite
comment your
basketball team.
No.
Comment the last flavor of ice cream that you had.
Oh, that's a good one.
And your first memory as a human.
Perfect.
What was your first memory, Will?
Oh God, I don't remember. I can't ever distinguish between what are memories and what are
stories that you've heard.
Apparently, the first joke I ever told, I was like 2 years old. We were on a road trip, and it was like Napoleon Dynamite had just come out.
Yep.
And we like watched it as a family, and my sister was like having some sort of breakdown in the car ride, and was like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do," and I was like 2 and like barely talking. I just went, "Whatever you feel like, gosh," which is a Napoleon Dynamite quote.
Good.
My first memory was, I believe it was a birthday party because people were giving me things, but I had one of those like comically large child lollipops.
Oh yeah,
like a rainbow, and then Mrs. Alexander gave me a fire truck, a toy fire truck.
That sounds awesome.
That was a great day.
That's sick.
When I was a kid, I fell off the trampoline. They were doing like yard work or something in our backyard, like landscaping, so they had to move the trampoline so that it was like in the driveway, kind of.
Yeah.
And usually there was this Little Tykes picnic bench that we would use as a way to like kind of brace. Like you'd jump off and you'd like land on the table and then get down. And I was so used to it being there that I like jumped off and I looked down, it wasn't there. Mr. Clifford had moved it for some reason. And I smacked my head on the pavement, and my mom said I was blind for a couple minutes. Like that's when you get a concussion that young, you like lose your vision. So I was like telling her I couldn't see, and she was like, "Am I gonna have to raise the fucking blind kid?"
Wait, I don't understand why the Little Tykes thing not being there made you go head first.
Like I jumped, and like that would like usually like break your fall, and I like looked down and just like wasn't there, and I think I like flailed. I don't know.
That's brutal.
Just a story I was told. All right, we'll see you guys next Wednesday. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and Will and I love you.
We love you.